marshmallow pies, stage names, and hello, it's episode 33. Hey everyone, I am John Boyce, the owner of Brainiac Trivia here in Middle Tennessee. Over the last week, I asked 160 questions, and here are my favorite 10 in 10 minutes or less.
Number 10.
Multiple choice will get us going here. Which of these soul classics features vocals from Cuba Gooding Jr.'s father? Soul Man, Lean on Me, or Everybody Plays the Fool? Which of these classics from the soul genre features vocals from Cuba Gooding Jr.'s father? Soul Man, Lean on Me, or Everybody Plays the Fool? By a group known as The Main Ingredient, Everybody Plays the Fool features Cuba Gooding Sr.
Number 9.
Animals in Nature for number 9. If a zebra and a donkey have a baby, what is the offspring called? If a zebra and a donkey have a baby, what is the offspring called? That's right, you guessed it. If a zebra and a donkey have a baby, it is a zonkey.
Number 8.
I'm going to give you a 50-50 shot on this one. Fact or crap, there is a toxic plant that if it kills you, it can make you smile after you're dead. Fact or crap, there is a toxic plant that if it kills you after you're dead, it can make you smile.
That's the fact, Jack! That's the fact, Jack!
Known as the water drop wart, if it kills you, it can make you smile. Very jokerish, right?
Number 7.
Science in this one. This one might hurt your brain a little bit. What month is the Earth closest to the sun? What month is the Earth closest to the sun? Believe it or not, the Earth is closer to the sun in January than any other month.
Number 6.
I must be in a really good mood. We're going to do fact or crap again. Now very common, kids' menus at restaurants originated during Prohibition in an effort to recoup lost profits. Fact or crap. Now very common, kids' menus at restaurants originated during Prohibition in an effort to recoup lost profits.
That's the fact, Jack! That's the fact, Jack!
Yeah, that one's a fact as well. Started at the Waldorf Astoria in New York. There might have been a few other smaller restaurants, but that is the one that is credited for having the very first kids menu. Leave it to Americans. Oh, we can't drink booze anymore. Let's make some money off of those 12-year-olds.
Number 5.
Before hello was common, what word did Alexander Graham Bell suggest for answering the phone? Before hello was common, what word did Alexander Graham Bell suggest for answering the phone? This is miscellaneous at number 5. Ahoy! I personally think we ought to try to bring that back. Can you imagine answering the phone? Ahoy! Sounds like so much more fun to me.
Number 4.
Food and beverage, let's eat and drink. According to a 2022 report, what popular fast food restaurant has the fastest drive-thru? According to a 2022 report, what popular fast food restaurant has the fastest drive-thru? So a 2022 report determined that Taco Bell has the fastest drive-thru. I know, you were thinking Chick-fil-A. Here's what's really funny about it. The report actually has Chick-fil-A ranked as the slowest drive-thru, but America's favorite drive-thru. The difference is when you go to Chick-fil-A, there's usually cars all the way around the building, so it feels like they're getting you through pretty quick, but it's just because it's moving fast, but there's a ton of people there.
Number 3.
Sporty McSportface for number 3 at the time of his retirement in 2004. Think carefully on this one. At the time of his retirement in 2004, what legendary NBA Hall of Fame player had played in more postseason NBA games than anyone other than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? At the time of his retirement back in 2004, what legendary NBA Hall of Fame player had played in more postseason NBA games than anyone not named Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? So everybody, of course, remembers the run the Chicago Bulls had in the 90s. What you kind of forget about is, well, when Michael Jordan was off playing baseball, Scottie Pippen was still leading the Bulls into the postseason and had some really good seasons. And then after The Last Dance, Scottie Pippen went on and had a lot of success with the Portland Trail Blazers. Never won a championship there, but played in a lot of postseason games there as well. So Scottie Pippen, at the time of his retirement in 2004, had more NBA postseason games than anyone other than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That has since changed, by the way.
Number 2.
All right, my top 2 questions. Music for this one. In what popular Beatles song would you hear the line, "Follow her down to a bridge by a fountain where rocking horse people eat marshmallow pies"? In what popular Beatles song would you hear the line, "Follow her down to a bridge by a fountain where rocking horse people eat marshmallow pies"? Whatever that means. There's a few hundred questions I could pull from the lyrics of this song. One of my favorite Beatles songs, "Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds." I promise you, Dad, the Beatles were not doing drugs.
Number 1.
All right, entertainment for my favorite question of last week. I think this is pretty good. What famous actor and comedian chose his stage name by paying homage to his favorite comedian by taking his last name and then choosing a first name that could be used for a male or female because females tended to get called up more on open mic nights at comedy clubs? So to clarify here, we're looking for a first and last name. Let's read it again. What famous actor and comedian chose his stage name by paying homage to his favorite comedian by taking his last name and then choosing a first name that can be used for a male or female because females tended to get called up more on open mic nights at comedy clubs? Brilliant. So this man has a ton of different types of talent. Since, being at those comedy clubs, he's been in all kinds of movies, does a ton of impersonations, been on television. Jamie Foxx is the answer. Red Fox, his favorite comedian, that's where he took his last name. And of course, Jamie is a male or female name. So if they didn't know who Jamie Foxx was, he was more likely to get called up quicker at comedy clubs where he could get a set in and try to make a name for himself. Pun intended. If you weren't there this past Saturday at 90s Movie Trivia, we missed you. Had a lot of fun. 3 more events at the Capitol Theater this year. October 21st, Halloween Movie Trivia. I've never done an entire night dedicated to just horror movies. That's going to be a lot of fun. We'll then watch Addams Family on the big screen afterwards. Then on November 11th, Disney night, and December 16th will be Christmas movie night. At this moment, I don't have any other events booked, but I will. I'm not going to wait until October to have more events, so make sure you're paying attention to those social media outlets. I've also started posting trivia reels on my Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, so if you want more trivia, follow me on there. If you want to support the podcast, check out the link in the bio. Nothing is expected. Everything is appreciated, and I promise trivia is much more fun in person, so come on out to one of our weekly locations. You will not be disappointed. Check out those social media sites for more information. I'm John Boyce, and this has been the Brainiac Trivia Top 10 in 10.